Hi, this is Tom Sedlak, General Manager at 33rd Company Property Management. Thanks so much for watching our video podcast series, especially for our Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Twin Cities metropolitan areas. Today's topic is Homeowner Association maintenance in our metro area. And, homeowner HOA maintenance is something that a lot of HOA managers only think about after the fact, after there's a problem, an issue, an emergency, a water leak, water intrusion, or whatnot. And in fact, it ends up being an extra service that is added on to the daily burden that's already established in their service effort. So in a lot of cases, HOA managers sometimes stumble when it comes to supporting directly those emergent maintenance issues that do come across their desk on a regular basis. It's really good for the board to work with the agent, but also to make sure that the agent has the experience and also probably the helpful support of a certified maintenance coordinator to help get projects from their inception to final inspection. In fact, more so, the agent and their associates and assistants need to be advocates for the boards of directors, offering advice in getting contractors, getting multiple quotes, making sure that you're comparing apples to apples in those quotes, going the extra mile by effectively negotiating with those contractors, certainly making sure that the contractors are clearly vetted in the first place, and that would include licensing, bonding, insurance, and also the individual experience and length of time in that industry in order to properly vet a contractor. A talented project manager or property manager also will help reduce the project costs by having good communications with the board, with the individual members where the issue is associated, by helping the contractor understand the impact of their efforts on the individual members living in that association, as well as the regular constituency of the entire HOA. And so all those things need to be taken into account. And ideally, the project manager and or property manager should be part of that entire team, part of the HOA team, the board, the members, and also working as a teammate with the vendors once we do select and vet and engage a vendor for that project. So being an advocate for the board means working a problem from nose to tail, from beginning to end, not just simply dropping a signed contract in the board's lap and saying, okay, my job is done. And all too often, busy HOA managers tend to do that, and that is generally not appreciated by the boards who have hired these individual agents. Some companies have what's called a Certified Maintenance Coordinator, or a CMC, which is a certification from the National Association of Residential Property Managers, and effectively that individual has those project management credentials that can really make the difference when it comes to engaging and properly seeing a project all the way through to the bitter end and doing it right, and that's what it's all about. Time after time, it seems that vendor quality can lapse without that good communication, without that good project management, and without the integration of all of the ancillary things that can be needed for many projects. And just to give you an example, for a typical siding project or a roofing project, there are lots of questions like where the dumpsters are going to be placed, which buildings are going to be done and in what sequence, how to properly notify the individuals, how to make sure that there's the cleanup effort going on, keeping the schedule up to date, and making sure that the supplies are delivered and stored in the right location at the HOA, proper notification and signage. All of those things can prevent injuries, prevent theft, can make sure that the project goes along smoothly without unduly interrupting the members that are living in that HOA. So it's really important to have good, talented project management people on your team, and again, sometimes it's an afterthought in many cases. At 33rd Company, we of course have CMC certified individuals that support our HOA team, and we find that it's a critical part of the overall service that we're providing, and it's almost without question appreciated by the boards across the line. If you have any questions about Homeowner Association management in the Minneapolis, Twin Cities, or St. Paul metropolitan area, feel free to reach out to 33rd Company. We'd be glad to help you. Thank you.